Most students lose marks on HCF and LCM not because they don't know the math but because they mix up which power to use. Is it the smallest or the greatest? Today, I'm giving you a foolproof golden rule using the Fundamental Theorem of Arithmetic that will make sure you never get confused in your Class 10 board exams again. Let's get you that perfect score. Hey everyone! Welcome back. Today, we're tackling a foundational topic in Real Numbers, Chapter 1, 10 CBSE Maths. This topic often pops up in your exams, finding the HCF and LCM using the Fundamental Theorem of Arithmetic. Don't let the long name scare you. It's just a fancy way of saying we're going to use prime factorization. By the end of this video, you'll be able to find these values for any set of integers without breaking a sweat. Let's dive in. First, a quick refresher. The Fundamental Theorem of Arithmetic states that every composite number can be expressed as a unique product of primes. Think of prime numbers as the atoms of math. For example, 12 isn't just 12, it's 2 times 2 times 3, or 2 raised to 2 times 3. This DNA of the number is what we use to find HCF and LCM. Here is the secret sauce. If you remember these two rules, you will never get a question wrong. HCF, highest common factor, product of the smallest power of each common prime factor. LCM, least common multiple, product of the greatest power of every prime factor involved. Notice the difference. HCF is picky, it only wants what is common. LCM is inclusive, it wants everything, and it wants the biggest version of it. Let's put this into practice with 12 and 18. 12 is equal to 2 times 2 times 3 is equal to 2 raised to 2 times 3 raised to 1. 18 is equal to 2 times 3 times 3 is equal to 2 raised to 1 times 3 raised to 2. We look for common factors. Both have 2 and 3. We take the smallest powers, 2 raised to 1 and 3 raised to 1. HCF, 12, 18, equals 2 raised to 1 times 3 raised 1 is equal to 6. We take all prime factors, 2 and 3, and use their greatest powers, 2 superscript 2 and 3 superscript 2. LCM, 12, 18, equals 2 superscript 2 x 3 superscript 2 is equal to 4 times 9 equals 36. Here's a way to check your work for two numbers A and B, HCF, A, B, times LCM, A, B, equals A times B. Let's check our example. 6 times 36 is equal to 216. And 12 times 18 is equal to 216. It works. Keep in mind, this specific formula only works for two numbers, not three. That's it. Prime factorize, pick the smallest powers for HCF, and the largest for LCM. Now let's solve some problems so that the concept becomes clear to you. Question 1, find the HCF and LCM of 26, 65, 117 by prime factorization method. This question was asked in CBSE 2023 exam. Let us solve it. Solution. Prime factorization of 26 is equal to 2 times 13. 65 is equal to 5 times 13. 117 equals 9 by 13. Or 117 is equal to 3 times 3 times 13. Or 117 equals 3 superscript 2 times 13. Common primes with lowest power are 13. So HCF equals 13. All common primes with highest power are 2, 5, 3 superscript 2, 13. So LCM equals 2 times 3 superscript 2 times 5 times 13. Or LCM equals 2 times 9 times 5 times 13. Or LCM equals 1170. Answer, HCF equals 13 and LCM equals 1170. Question 2, find the HCF and LCM of 90 and 120 and verify that HCF times LCM equals product of the integers. This question appeared in CBSE 2023 exam, let us solve it. Solution. Prime factorization of 96 is equal to 12 times 8. Or 96 equals 4 times 3 times 8. Or 96 equals 2 times 2 times 3 times 2 times 2 times 2. Or 96 is equal to 2 raised to 5 by 3. And 120 equals 10 by 12. Or 120 equals 2 times 5 times 3 times 4. Or 120 equals 2 times 5 times 3 times 2 times 2. Or 120 equals 2 superscript 3 times 3 times 5. Common primes with lowest power are 2 superscript 3, 3, so HCF equals 2 superscript 3 times 3 equals 24. All primes with highest power are 2 raised to 5, 3, 5. So LCM equals 2 raised to 5 by 3 by 5 is equal to 480. Answer, HCF equals 24 and LCM equals 480. Question 3, if HCF, 336, 54, equals 6 then LCM, 336, 54. Question appeared in CBSE 2019. Solution. HCF, A, B, times LCM, A, B, equals A times B. Here A equals 336 and B equals 54. So 6 times LCM, 336, 54, is equal to 336 times 54. So LCM, 336, 54, equals 336 times 54 divided by 6 equals 336 times 9 equals 3024. Answer, LCM equals 3024. Question 4 to 2 numbers are in the ratio 2 to 3 and their LCM is 180. Find the LCM of these numbers. The question appeared in CBSE 2023 exam. Solution. Let the number be 2x and 3x. Then HCF equals x. Using the formula HCF, A, B, times LCM, A, B, equals A times B. We get x times 180 equals 2x times 3x. Hence x equals 180 divided by 6 is equal to 30. Answer, LCM equals 30. Question 5, write the smallest number which is divisible by both 306 and 657. This question appeared in CBSE 2019 exam. Solution. The smallest number that which is divisible by both 306 and 657 is the multiple of both these numbers. In other words, we have to find LCM of these numbers. Prime factorization of 306 is equal to 6 times 51 equals 2 times 3 times 3 times 17 equals 2 times 3 superscript 2 times 17. 657 is equal to 3 times 219 is equal to 3 times 3 times 73 equals 3 superscript 2 times 73. Hence, LCM equals 2 times 3 superscript 2 times 17 times 73 is equal to 2 times 9 times 1241. So LCM equals 18 times 1241 is equal to 22,338. Answer 22,338. Question 6, find the largest number which on dividing 1251, 9377 and 15,628 leaves remainders 1, 2 and 3 respectively. The question appeared in CBSE 2019 exam. Solution, as per the question. 1251 minus 1 is equal to 1250, 9,377 minus 2 is equal to 9,375 and 15,628 minus 3 is equal to 15,625. All are divisible only by HCF of the numbers. It clearly shows that we have to find HCF of 1250, 9375 and 15625. Prime factorization of 1250 is equal to 10 times 125 equals 2 times 5 times 5 times 5 times 5 equals 2 by 5 raised to 4. 9375 is equal to 5 times 1875 equals 5 times 5 times 375 equals 5 times 5 times 5 times 75, or 9375 equals 5 times 5 times 5 times 5 times 5 times 3 equals 5 raised to 5 by 3. 15625 equals 5 times 3125 equals 5 times 5 times 625 equals 5 times 5 times 5 times 5 times 5 times 5. Or 15,625 is equal to 5 raised to 6. Common primes with lowest power are 5 raised to 4 or 625. Answer, 625. Question 7. What is the smallest number that when divided by 35, 56, 91 leaves remainder of 7 in each case? This is another tricky question asked in CBSE 2024. Solution. The required smallest number will be LCM of 35, 56, 91 plus 7. Hence we have to first find LCM of the given numbers. Here, prime factorization of 35 equals 5 times 7, 56 is equal to 8 times 7, 91 is equal to 13 times 7, and all the prime numbers with highest power are 5, 7, 8, 13, so LCM equals 5 times 7 times 8 times 13 equals 35 times 104 is equal to 3640. So the number equals LCM plus 7 equals 3640 plus 7 equals 3647. Now we will solve some tricky word problems. Students are always scared of messing up HCF and LCM word problems in exams. So we have devised some tests which will help them to attempt these problems without confusion. Here are the tests. Along with the tests is given a logic table that guides you to find as to where use HCF and where LCM. I will advise you to apply these tests to HCF and LCM word problems as they will help you in solving these problems correctly. Keeping these tests in mind, we will now solve some tricky word problems. Question 8. 3 bells ring at an interval of 6, 12, and 18 minutes. If all the 3 bells ring together at 6 o'clock a.m., when will they ring together again? Solution. Here we have to find the number which is common multiple of 6, 12, 18. Hence we have to find LCM of these numbers. Prime factorization of 6 equals 2 times 3. 12 equals 2 times 2 times 3 equals 2 superscript 2 times 3 and 18 is equal to 2 times 3 times 3 equals 2 times 3 superscript 2. All primes with highest power are 2 superscript 2, 3 superscript 2. So LCM equals 2 superscript 2 times 3 superscript 2 equals 36. Answer. So the bells will ring again together after 36 minutes, i.e. at 6:36 a.m. Question 9. The traffic lights at 3 different road crossings change after every 48, 72, and 108 seconds. If they change simultaneously at 7:00 a.m., at what time they will change together next? Solution. The traffic lights will change together at a time interval which is highest common multiple of 48, 72, and 108, that is LCM of these numbers. So we find prime factors of these numbers. 48 equals 6 times 8 equals 3 times 2 times 2 times 2 times 2 equals 2 raised to 4 by 3. 72 equals 3 times 24 equals 3 times 3 times 8 equals 3 raised to 2 by 2 raised to 3. 108 equals 27 times 4 equals 3 raised to 3 by 2 raised to 2. All primes with highest power are 2 raised to 4 by 3 raised to 3 equals 16 times 27 equals 432 seconds equals 7 minute 12 SEC. So the traffic lights will change together next at July 7, 12 a.m. Question 10. In a teacher's workshop, the number of teachers teaching French, Hindi, and English are 48, 80 and 144 respectively. Find the minimum number of rooms required if in each room the same number of teachers are selected and all of them are of the same subject. Here first we have to find number of teachers of the same subject in each room and then the number of rooms. The number of teachers of the same subject will be HCF of 48, 80, and 144. For that we have to find prime factors of these numbers. 48 equals 2 times 2 times 2 times 2 times 3 equals 2 raised to 4 by 3, 80 equals 5 times 2 times 2 times 2 times 2 is equal to 5 by 2 raised to 4, 144 equals 3 times 3 times 2 times 2 times 2 times 2 is equal to 3 raised to 2 by 2 raised to 4, lowest common primes are 2 raised to 4 or 16, so HCF equals 16. Rooms for French teachers equals 48 divided by 16 equals 3, rooms for Hindi teachers equals 80 divided by 16 equals 5, rooms for English teachers equals 144 divided by 16 equals 9, total rooms equals 3 plus 5 plus 9 equals 17, answer, 17 rooms. So remember this golden rule. HCF means product of the smallest power of each common prime factor. And LCM means product of the greatest power of every prime factor involved. This brings us to the end of this topic, and I hope you understood the concept clearly by now. If you want more questions for practicing, then join our Telegram channel, link is in the description of the video, and don't forget to subscribe and hit the bell icon to get notification of new videos. Our next video is on proving irrationality. You don't want to miss that. Drop a comment below if you have a specific problem you want me to solve next. Happy studying!